Have you ever heard that one bee can sting several times? Or that bees vomit or poop is the honey we take? Well, today we are busting some of the biggest beekeeping myths that might be holding you back from appreciating these fascinating creatures. Stick around because myth number 10 could save you from major mistakes that could ruin your beekeeping journey. Plus, I have a special bonus tip at the end that will blow your mind. A lot of people think bees are out to sting them. No, they are out protecting their hive than attacking humans. That is just not true. Most bees are gentle unless they feel threatened. Honeybees, in particular, are most interested in foraging for nectar because they know the implication of stinging. Want proof? Professional beekeepers handle hives all the time without getting stung. And hey, if you love bees and want to support beekeeping, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notification so you don't miss any future videos. Yes, let's dive Plant bee-friendly flowers in your garden. Bees love lavender, sunflower, and even cloves. Which meat surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. Or have you heard of any other meat that is not mentioned here? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my free beekeeping guide in the description. See you in the next video and keep buzzing to your beekeeping success.